Complete Xactimate Level 3 training is available right now at AdjusterTVPlus.com. Sketching a commercial building in Xactimate requires a different mindset than residential. The ocean view diagram is packed with offices, long hallways, and complex connections. And if you don't have a system, it can really turn into a big mess. Don't forget, we've just added our brand new Xactimate Level 3 User Certification Prep training to complement our Level 1 and 2 trainings inside of AdjusterTVPlus.com. So if you want the full step up from Level 1 and 2 into advanced certification, it's all right there. All right, in this training, I'll show you how to break down a large commercial sketch so that you can stay accurate and efficient from the first wall to the last, starting now. Being a great adjuster isn't just about policy and software. You got to know the difference between hail damage and worn out shingles. Hague has the gold standard books and certifications to back you up in the field or at the desk. Scan the QR code or hit hagueeducation.com and use Adjuster TV for a discount and level up with Hague. Hey, what's up? Matt here with Adjuster TV, and welcome back to Sketch Lab. In this Level 2 sketch, we're going to do the ocean view sketch from the Xactimate Level 1 and 2 book. And you can find this one on page 260 in the manual, or the workbook rather. Let's take a look at this thing because it looks really intimidating, but I think that we can almost do a speed run with this one. It's a lot of rooms, but I think we can do it a lot faster than you think. So don't be intimidated when you see this sketch. So as you can see here, this is basically what amounts to an office building. And I think the scenario here is that it's there was a fire in the server room and then subsequently sustained water damage, presumably from the fire department when they came out to put the fire out. A lot of doors, lots and lots of rooms, lots of windows. But the good news is that the doors and windows are almost all defaults. There's two double doors in the main entry, and then there are the windows are all the rest of the doors are defaults, and all the rest of the windows are defaults as well. So let's go ahead and tackle this sucker. So let's get into it. I think probably the best way to do this is to draw the whole footprint first and then just like start peeling rooms out of the inside of it. The real challenge on this one's going to be getting that conference room, file room, and reception area on the inside with the angled walls to play nice with the rest of the diagram. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so what we're going to do on this one is we're just going to draw the entire footprint of this sucker for the whole building. We're going to use those exterior numbers, which is 74 by 49. And then I think we're just going to work our way around adding rooms. So I think we're going to start down here in the lower left-hand corner. So I want to go ahead and grab my break tool and go over the wall. This whole wall is 10 feet. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We'll do grab this and pull it over 10 feet up here. And then we can just start subdividing from there. So then I'm going to hold down the control key. I'm going to pull up this to 16 feet. I'm going to call that Office 7. And then I'm going to grab this and pull up 8 feet. Call that office, call that server. This is probably where the fire was. And then we're going to go up. We're just going to kind of work our way up this thing. Bathroom 2, bathroom 1, and an electrical. So hold down control, left click, hold and drag. 8 foot. And that's bathroom 2. And then we got, hold down the control key, left click, hold and drag. Another 8 feet. And that is bathroom 1. And then we have this room, which is 7 feet, and it's the electrical room. And then we have, off of that room, we have a 2'6" storage room. So hold down the control key, left click, hold and drag. Make that 2'6", and that is the storage room. And then we're going to hop across the hall here and go to the opposite corner and do office number 5, which looks like one of the bigger ones. So use the brake tool and go down to 18'6", roughly. Hold down the control key, left click, hold and drag, and do 12 by 18'6". So 12 by 18'6". I'm going to make sure that's 18'6". It's not 18,6. And this is office 5. And then we're going to go to office 4. We're going to start building the offices across the top. So office was basically office 1, but it says just call it office, and then office 2 and 3 and 4. So we're going to hit the B key on here. These are 12-foot offices. And do that. Hold down control, left click, hold and drag. I'm going to go ahead and pull this over all the way to 6'6" right there. 6'6". That's where that wants to be. This one wants to be 12 exactly, which will make it 12. And then we're going to start pulling our 10-foot. Each one of these rooms is 10 feet. So we're going to just go hold down control, left click, hold and drag, make it 10 feet. Hold down control, left click, hold and drag, make this 10 feet. And this last one, we should be able to hold down the control, left click, hold and drag, make it 10. That should knock both of those rooms to 10 feet. And then we'll name them. This one's office. This one's office 2. Office 3. Office 4. Okay. So far, we haven't really run into our angled walls yet. We're going to pull office 6 off of here, and it's 10 foot with the same width as office 5. And it's office 6, we said. Office 6. Now that lets us go ahead and create our entry waiting room. So I'm going to hold down control, left click, hold and drag over 21'2", 21,2, name it. Entry waiting. So far so good. Really, most of the work here is done. Now we just have to kind of like puzzle piece this these center rooms in along with the work area room. So I think the best way to do that is going to be to go ahead and make this work area room, and then we'll add in all our angled walls and stuff after that. So let's go ahead and pull this up from here. It's going to be 15'4", roughly, because it'll probably change when we add the angle in. Work area room. And then we're going to make this, use the B key to break 5 feet here. And then we're going to left click, hold and drag this up 15 feet. And that's going to get us a lot of the way there. Pretty close. Okay. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and add in our, see how we're going to do this. They don't quite give you the dimensions of the conference room and the reception. They give you the lengths of the walls, but they don't give you the overall dimensions of the room with the corners cut off. So we're going to have to kind of eyeball it a little bit, I think, and just kind of start working on this thing. So let's make this. So 3'11" is that corner. Pull this up a little ways. This goes over to here. This is 5 foot. And there's that angle, 5'3". All right, if you're making real money as an adjuster, don't leave your career exposed. Errors and omissions and general liability insurance from Kaplik is designed just for you, and it might even be cheaper than what you're already paying. Snap this QR code right here or visit cplic.net/adjustertv to grab the free guide and lock in smarter protection today. And then this is 7'6". So I'm gonna use the vertex tool here. 7'6", and then I'm gonna pop that over. And that's 5'4", so make this 7'6", 7,6. And then this one is 3'8" along the inside. So I'm gonna grab the vertex tool, click here somewhere-ish, and pop that over. And that's supposed to be 3'8" right there. So I'm gonna kind of just slide it 3'10". Hold down Control. 1, 2. That should be 3 foot. That's 3'7". 3'9". Doesn't want to. It's kind of off a little bit. So. Oh, this is 33'11". 9'10". 9,10. And then that should make this one fit just right. 3'9". There we go. Okay. Took a little bit of work, but we got it. Okay, so then we need to add in our file room and reception and conference room. So really what I'm going to do here, just to keep things a little bit safe. So it's 19'11" over, which would actually be 20'1", right? And then pull that over. So that should be 19'11", 19,11. And then the file room is 7 foot. This would be easy, so pull it over to 7. And then we've got our conference room. We have our file room. And then we have our reception room. Boy, a bit of a maze, right? Okay, I think that's all the rooms. That was a little bit of a challenge, but we managed to make it work. This is the hallway. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to space bar and just going to move that up here to there. So it's a little bit more clear. And that seems to match the diagram in the book about as close as I can get it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a gazillion doors and a gazillion windows. We're going to start with the windows. The windows are all the same size. They're all standard windows. So this is going to be a function of holding down the control key on the keyboard, and so that it keeps that tool loaded on our cursor, and we can just click around everywhere we want to. All right, so window, so tap the W key, or you can pick it up here, and then I'm going to hold down control, and we've got 3 in the entry room, waiting room, 1, 2, 3, and then every office has 1, and the work area room has 4. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The electrical room and the storage don't have 1. Bathroom has 1. Both bathrooms have them. The server room has 1, strangely. And then office number 7 has 1, and there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do those 2 double doors. There's 2 double doors in the whole place, both on the entry waiting room. So we will have the window tool still loaded on my cursor, so I want to tap escape to get it off there. And tap D, and I'm going to pull this over a 6-foot door. 6 foot. And then I'm going to right click on that, copy, right click, paste, and then it puts it in the middle of this one, it looks like. Just like that. And now we have every office has a door, a regular old standard door. So we're going to put our doors on there and do exactly the same thing we did with the window tool. And that is tap the D key, hold down Control, and I'm going to start working my way around. So there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. Everybody's got one kind of that corner, corner, corner. There. One goes outside or to another part of the building maybe. One's there, one's there, one's there, one's there, and one is there. And then this, I'm sorry, one is there. And then we have 2 in the conference room, 1 in the file room, and 1 in the reception. I think that's it. I think that's everything for this diagram. It's a big one. Didn't take a super long time. We did kind of get a little bit sideways in the middle there with all the trying to get the measurements right, but it looks like we got everything pretty much exactly the way it looks on the book. And that is the ocean view diagram. Okay, once you sketch the ocean view, you'll be ready to tackle the Williams roof. This is a level 2 roof diagram that brings in slopes, ridges, valleys, overbuilds. It's a whole new skill set, and I'll walk you through it step by step in the next video. And you can check it out right here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great storm.